And this is Bob from Makana Odyssey, and today I'm going to give you a reading for Aries. But before I get started, I want to just tell you quickly this will be on YouTube and Facebook. So like the video, and subscribe. I need more subscribers. Come on, guys, subscribe. Okay, so we'll get right to the reading. There's a whole bunch of stuff I do see for you, Aries, a bunch of different things. One thing I do see right now, seem to be a little bit crazy for you. And you seem to be sometimes thinking of the past, maybe how things might have been. I want to tell you, if you're thinking of any kind of travel or moving around in some way or another, right now it wouldn't be the time. It will come, but not right now. You have to also look at things under a little bit different perspective than what you have been looking at now. In other words, look at things, if you're stuck in the past, count your blessings. Count your blessings and look forward to the future. The future is very important. The past, that's history. You cannot change the past. You cannot change what you might have done or what you might not have done. It doesn't really matter. And it really doesn't matter at all. You need to move ahead. I do see that there's some type of movement for you in some ways, but exercise caution in that. In other words, plan the direction that you want to go in. Just plan it and go for it. Take action. Says, you have to look into your situation and what is best for you, not someone else, in every single way. And trust your gut. See things for what they are. And I understand that some Aries have some difficulties right now, and they're looking at they feel they might be looking at darkness, but believe me, there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's a matter of if you really, truly believe it's going to be there, and you keep marching in that direction. There are a couple paths that you have to take at this point in your life, Aries. And I understand that. Just think clearly of the direction that you want to go in. And believe me, if you do, you will be fine. You need to expand your knowledge also. If you're thinking of something new in your life, whether it is work or whatever it might be, expand your knowledge in the direction that you want to go in. If it is something that you want to look deeper into, when you expand your knowledge, knowing what's around, knowing what the pitfalls are, and understanding that no matter what is in your way, you can get by it. There is nothing that you cannot do. Nothing. With faith and determination and drive, and I know a few Aries that have tremendous determination and drive, but sometimes you get kicked in the head and you feel like you're down. Do not do that. Look at the magnificence that you have in your life as well, and there is plenty of it. You're going to be magnificent. Start a communication. This communication, it says create a communication in a sense with the masters. In other words, with your spirits above you. The spirits are very important. And this communication has to be between you and you. Like if there was two E's. Between you and your soul. Let's put it that way, between the human and the soul. What direction do I need to go, and what do I really want to do with myself? And sometimes that is confusing. But if you sit and you meditate quietly, you try to get all the crap out of your mind, you're going to be magnificent. The problem is there's a lot of clutter in some areas, and there is a lot of clutter. Stop, sweep it out of the way, or at least go past it. Really, all that clutter is just garbage that's in front of you. Do not allow it to overwhelm you. And sometimes that's easier said than done. However, you can. You can. But I do see here, for you is, it's time to take action. It's time to get in touch with yourself, in touch with the true situation around you, and understand that you need to trust your gut, trust your feeling. If there is something that you want to do, do it. Do not allow someone else or some situation to dictate that for you. You have to take a chance. Something new, something different has to happen in your life. You seem to be trying, but you also have these hooks on you that are pulling you down. Release. Release yourself. You are magnificent in every way. Get those hooks off. Fly high. And you'd be surprised how things will happen for you. Now, what you need to do is trust in your angels and your guides as well. Sometimes that becomes difficult. Sometimes when things are hard for us, we start to look away from the gods and we blame the gods for whatever reason. It happens sometimes. Maybe why you have deserted me, whatever it might be. The gods never desert you. You have to have 100% belief and faith in them, and they will always be there at your side. Pray and open yourself up to divine guidance, and they will help you. You'll have help from the spirits. I'm going to show you a card. This card. This shows you that, see the open hands of this angel? They're there to help you. They're there to pull you up. Reach out. Grab that hand. Grab it. Stop resisting. And it will be magnificent for you in every way. Now, of course, this does not apply to every single Aries, of course, but the ones that it does apply to, you'll know who you are. You need to pick up your self-image, and not for other people to see, for you. Pick up your spirits. Have more confidence in your abilities. There is no ability that you do not have. You can do anything. Anything. With belief, there's everything is at your fingertips. Now remember, faith is very important. Faith. And not only faith in the gods. When I say faith, people think right away it's religious. It's not. Faith in yourself. You know, I am an ordained minister, but I am a pagan minister. I'm very proud of being a pagan minister. But I will quote Jesus. Sometimes I quote Buddha. Sometimes I quote Gandhi. But Jesus said, with the faith of a mustard seed. Do you ever see the size of a mustard seed? It's very, very tiny. But with the faith of a mustard seed, you can move that mountain. He didn't mean you can move the Rocky Mountains. He meant you can move the crappy obstacles in your way. Faith in yourself. Faith in what you can do. And determination. Be strong. Push ahead no matter what comes your way. So what? Bad things come your way sometimes. It happens to everybody. Sometimes it seems to be overwhelming that there are so many bad things happening at one time that you just don't know what happened. Am I cursed? Did the gods desert me? Whatever it might be. No, they have not. These are obstacles that happen to people. I call them unseen circumstances. It happens. Be strong. Step over them. Step over them. Do not allow them to turn into a monster that eats you. You can do anything. You can move ahead in every single way. But you must have believed that you can. If you fall into weakness and lack of faith within yourself, a pebble will be in your way, much less a boulder. Look ahead. Things will be good for you if you allow them to be. But you have to allow them to be. Another card. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you. See another card you have here. The Devil card, which I just pulled. The Devil card is a card of many different things. But sometimes it makes us trapped. We feel trapped. We feel a heavy load on us. And we don't know how the hell we're going to pull those chains off. You can. Because right next to it, you do have the card where you feel trapped. But let me say, when you look at this card, if you see she's standing and there's swords next to her on both sides, but nothing in front of her. Those ropes or whatever on her are loose. But what is stopping her from moving ahead is one thing. And you know what that one thing is? The blindfold. Because if she lifts that blindfold, she will look in front of her and see there's no swords. And she could walk right the hell out of there. But instead she has the blindfold on. Loosen those bonds that are around you. Pick up the blindfold and you're going to be magnificent. Magnificent. Okay? It's time for you to start a new journey, Aries. A new journey. Start. And you will be magnificent. You will shine. Okay, that is your reading, Aries. Let me say again, my name is Bob. I'm from Arcana Odyssey. I do have a shop in Mount Dora, Florida at the Reddinger Flea Market. I'm there every Saturday and Sunday. I've been there for 6 years. Before that, I was in Casadega and other parts of the country. I've been reading for a while. We do all kinds of wonderful things, chakra balancing, past life regression, and of course, energy healing. I am a Reiki master and 2 styles of Reiki and teacher. I am certified. I also do another style of energy healing with my hands. And so far, everyone loves it, and I've been doing it for many, many years. So come and see me. Remember, I can't help you unless you come and see me. If you come and see me, it's magnificent. Come for a private reading or contact me here on YouTube, or which will be on YouTube, or Instagram, or Facebook. And I love, love to hear from you. Remember, I cannot help you unless I hear from you. Blessed be and namaste.